Hey, good morning, guys, gals. Yeah, Steve-O here. Thought I'd give you a little trick of what I'm doing here, making biochar, and as we speak, it's starting to rain. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to work in between the raindrops here. But what I've got here, I did a little American picker thing here the other day. It's an antique shop. I was looking around, and here's this old milk can. Now, I used to use about a 90-pound grease can. I went through 2 of those. They burned up. So this thing looks like a stainless steel on the inside. It's heavy. I mean, this is heavy wall deal. Then I had this old chicken soup pot here that has seen better days. So I said, now I'm going to make biochar with it too. So what I've got is some big old beef bones left over from my bone broth. And I threw some more pallet wood. I've been making this biochar with pallet wood. And yeah, it's doing really well with that. And so anyway, we got a bunch of pallet stuff here. Oh my goodness, what is this here on the back of my truck? Let's see. Oh, this is, you know what this is, folks? This is red clover tea. Yeah, try some of this. Man, is that good. Wow, more Superman stuff. Well, I'm gonna have to shut this camera down a minute and get out of the rain. And I'll get back with you. We get this thing cooking here. What we're gonna do, I got a steel plate on the ground. Okay, I've got these 2 retorts. This guy here is going over the top, and I can do that right now. I'm working between the raindrops. This baby's going over the top, like so. Okay, now we're going to load this entire thing up. Okay, I'll be back with you in a bit. Okay guys, back with you. I'm working in between the raindrops here on this little biochar operation. Yeah, here's the, just take free pallet wood. I mean, this stuff's everywhere. I think I got this was a furniture place or a cabinet. No, it's a cabinet shop. And they get tons of this stuff in and they throw it away. They keep some of the better ones, but then they throw out the bad ones in the back of the building. They say help yourself. So I've been doing this for years, getting these pallets, cooking this biochar down. This stuff is magical. Yeah, this is what the Mayan Indians did back in the day. Of course, they weren't cutting up pallets, but they were taking forest debris, mixing it with chopping up the clay. They were taking the clay and making pancakes, and then they would harden. Then they'd fire the pancakes and make like a plate, and then they would break the plates up. Then they would mix that with animal manure and stuff, and then they put the wood in, and they would make they'd make the biochar. Then they incorporate it with the animal waste to inoculate it. And the way we're going to inoculate this when I'm done is with urine and cow manure mixture in a slurry. I'm going to chop up my biochar. I'll show you that. And we're going to mix it with the urine and the composted cow manure. Let it set for a few days, inoculate, and then it goes on the garden. And what you end up with basically is terra preta, is what they called it. The Mayans called it. They fed millions of people with this stuff, with biochar incorporated into their dirt. Like I said, the stuff's magical. I guess when the Spaniards went down there to rape, rob, and pillage the whole mess, and they eventually killed everybody out with coughing on them and, you know, whatever diseases that they weren't used to. They were looking for gold. I guess they got a little gold. But what they didn't realize was they were standing on the gold, and the gold was terra preta. So, yeah, this is kind of, you know, if you're bored to death and you got the boys over for a few brewskis or whatever. We don't do brewskis. We do herbal teas. Yeah, that's a little better program for you. But anyway, you get the boys over for a party, and you can get this stuff cooked up. Now, Pete at Green Dreams he was doing this, and he's actually got a stainless steel retort. He uses a barrel, I guess, but he uses a stainless steel retort. But he said there's not enough hours in a day, and I realize that it's time consuming what I'm doing here, but this is free. Okay, now he sells, if you guys want to get with him, he sells pre-charged biochar, so it's already inoculated. And I think on the last bucket I got from him was $25 for 5 gallons, and now that goes a long way. You can, everything I put this biochar on, especially peats, it is like magic on these plants. These things green up. It's incredible. So, you know, if you don't want to fool with this, but you want production on your plants, you might want to give Pete a shout, and he'll tune you up on that. Okay, so I'm going to fire this up now, and what we're going to do is fire it from the top and let it burn down into it. And what happens once this gets going, the internal wood inside those things start cooking, and it's flammable, the gas in there. That gas is flammable in them jugs, and it will help ignite this stuff. So let's get this going here. This wood's a little damp, but I think I can get it going here. This is just a homemade weed burner that I made. I got a little orifice in that thing. I welded it up. I got a little cow bone in that top box, and then it's just wood in the old milk can. Get this baby cooking. Alrighty, we got her going. Doesn't normally take that long, but it's wet wood, so yeah, this will take, it'll just start burning from the top down, and when you see it hit the bottom down here, when you see red hot coals down there normally, then the interior wood inside those retorts start kicking out. They start off-gassing, and that stuff is flammable. So then it really kicks up a notch, and it starts burning itself. because the off gases are coming out around those two containers and lighting up that off gas, and it is a blowtorch in there now. But this isn't something you want to just fire up and walk away from. I'm going to be camping out here and watching this thing because granted the burning ban is off right now, but you still don't want to walk away from this. I used to have a lid that went on here with a 4-inch stack that went up 4 feet in the air, and that cooked out too. Over there you'll see a barrel. That's one of my old retorts. That thing finally cooked out. And then I bought another drum and it cooked out. So yeah, but with that, that milk can is stainless steel that's in there. I think that thing's gonna last a while. Alrighty. So I will get back with you as soon as I get this stuff cooked down, and I'll give you a peek see at the final product. Bye-bye. Alrighty guys, we're into this about 45 minutes, and man, she's really ripping, as you can see. You can see in the bottom there, glowing. Yeah, it's starting to off gas inside those retorts, and so now it's going to kick in high gear. And as you can see, it's burning pretty clean. This old pallet wood is nothing but oak and pine is all they make them out of, untreated. So you don't have to worry about contamination. And as far as the nails go, I throw nails and all in there. Yeah. And I throw the nails and all right into the garden too. Of course, when I'm working that dirt, I'm wearing gloves and stuff. And as far as I'm concerned, those nails are iron. You're putting iron in the soil. So no big deal, right? All right. Just thought I'd show you the update on that little deal, and get back with you. Hey guys, good morning. 24 hours later, let's see what we got here on this biochar operation here. Get this big barrel out of the way. Looks like my milk can worked out. That thing is stainless steel, I believe. I'll tell you what, it's heavy. Bought it for 30 bucks at an antique store. You see them all over the place. Let's see what we got down in here. Yeah, look at that. Nails in there. No big. I leave the nails right in. This is that femur cow bone that I use in my bone broth. Look at that. That stuff is all charred. Perfect. Crumbles. Yeah. Yeah, man. Look at this. It just breaks up. This is perfect biochar. We have to inoculate this, and I'm going to show you how to do that. Here's some here that's good too. It was on top. A lot of this just turns to ash, you know. All right, let's see what's down in this. Let's see what's down in this milk jug here. Oh yeah. Look at that. That stuff turned out perfect. Got quite a bit of it too. Alright, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to try this sledgehammer here. See if we can crunch this up a little bit. I'm going to pour this in it also. Stir it up with my stick here. Yeah, I think I like this milk can, guys. I burned up 2 of those 90-pound, like I used to get the grease in. Those 90-pound, the mechanics use at the shop. I got about 20 loads, I'm guessing, per can. And then they burned up. And yeah, I burned up 2 of those. I've run about 50 batches of this stuff. It's all in my gardens. This stuff is unbelievable what it does for your plants. All right, what I got here now, I'm gonna inoculate it. What I got here's a small bucket of composted cow manure. I'll put that in. Here's a little magical ingredient here. PP. Oh yeah, PP. Save a little of PP when you're out in the shop. Have one of these PP jugs. Save it. Dump it in. All right. There goes your PP. Now I'm going to throw in a little water. Let's mix this up with a stick here. I think I need more water in here. I'm gonna come over here and get some more water. What you're going to do with this, I'm going to leave this for about, I need more water. It's too thick. I want to make sure I get good penetration of all that carbon in there. We're inoculating is what we're doing. We're inoculating the carbon. Now you can buy this. You don't have to go through all this stuff here. You can get with the old Pete over there at Green Dreams and check out his channel. And yeah, you can get this stuff from Pete. You're not fool with us. But this is all free for me, you know. Free pallets. See, that thing's all that's going to get butchered in. I take electric chainsaw and work that stuff up. You got to be careful of the nails, though. You know, work around the nails. And yeah, it's good oak. It's oak and pine is what it is. Yeah, this is a good, I got enough liquid now. See my sticks going all the way to the bottom. And what I'll do is get some rubber gloves on. I'm gonna let this sit in here for a couple, 3 days. I don't make this stuff very often. Whenever I get caught up with projects, and I got some wood, and then of course my wife is screaming at me, get those ugly pallets out of my backyard. See, that's when we go to work and cut that up, you know. Yeah. Hey, I'm the boss around here, okay? Thought I'd let you guys know I'm the boss around here. Only when she lets me be. Yeah. You guys probably experience that same thing. Alright. It's just the way life is, guys. Just deal with it, okay? Yeah, this is perfect here. Now I've got a cap that goes on here, okay? That came with this. I'll just set this on. Not tight, because it's going to be working in here. I mean, this, you put a compost, you put urine in here, this stuff's going to be probably working. You don't want nothing, you don't want to close this up tight. There it is. Isn't that beautiful? All right, so that's that. And after 3 days, what I'll do is get some rubber gloves on. I'll tilt this over, start feeding it off in 5-gallon buckets, and then I'll go around, put it all around all my fruit trees, vegetables. This stuff is magic, I'm telling you. So get this going. And that's how it's done. Look for these milk jugs, these antique stores and, you know, farms and whatever. That's not a bad way to go, because this fits right inside a 55-gallon drum. And then look, I am also in the market for getting one of these big soup pots, stainless steel. If I can get it on a garage sale or something, I'm going to snatch it up and go that way, because these things, you can cook the heck out of them. Mini fires. It takes about 1 pallet internally in your retorts, and then it takes another pallet to cook it down. So you're looking at 2 pallets per round here. And right now this is filled up to probably right here, a little better than halfway here with all the stuff I just put in. So that's a lot of amendments you can put in your soil. Alrighty guys, I will catch you on the next show. Be well, be happy. Bye bye.